Guys, there were some amazing plays today. I have to say that I missed them, to be honest with you. They're just not my stocks, but like this was just beautiful today. Starbucks was beautiful today. All right, just that position's perfect there. This bar is solid, fat, red. You know, you take your profits there. Gotta take your profits when you get that far away. All right. There was MU today as well. Beautiful move out of the Fat Four here. You got to dive into these bars, right? It's just so beautiful. Boom, rally about halfway, and then you got to dive into these bars here, guys. These are your bars, man. It was very classic stuff today, you know, very classic. Love it. Whale complete. Boom, boom, boom. Now everything changes. All right, you know all of this stuff. That's the beauty of this. There's not a single day you can show me, guys. There's not a single day. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is in Twitter. Ooh. All right. Boom. There's that little pause. You see it? Boom. Now, this is a small stock, so the move's not that big, but you know, some of you play that way. You play these little stocks. Is this a medium-sized position? Yeah, I mean, it can be medium to heavy. You have to like, if the risk is real small, you can go a little heavier, right? If that bar is really tiny, you can go a little heavier if you like. There it is. Shoot, I missed the bear 180. That's you, right? I missed this bear 180. But wait a minute. It's not over. There's that little pause. Boom. I love it, man. Please know that beyond interesting. You can ignore the tails. It's the body that you're really focused on, right? For the most part. All the banks look the same, of course. Guys, when I was a young trader, right? I mean, young, but also not so young in terms of the years I was doing this, right? So there was a good period of time where the market had to first show me power. So it was coffee time. I didn't drink coffee back then, but I'm just using it as a figurative term here. It was just wait time for me. Market had to first show me this first. So I would not play this. I needed it to form first, or the market had to show me this first. Something powerful, up or down. Now, once I got this, my game began. I either on this one waited for some pullback. If the pullback was too violent, no, game on. But if not, I would This is called being a pullback trader, right? So this became my first play. Or on the long side, this became my first play, right? So the market had to first show me what's your path of least resistance. What's the dominant side? Is it green or is it red? Show me, show me, show me, show me. Once it showed me with a fat bar or a strong multiple bar move, which is the same as one giant fat bar, then now my game begins. So I was not a there was a period I wasn't a trade the open trader. I let the open go by. I let the open show me the path of least resistance. Now, some traders are better that way. Some traders are great trade the open traders, and others, the open destroys them. And for the traders who feel that the open destroys them, they are the ones that should become what I call the pullback trader, the trader who waits for the market to show them power first. Now it's clear what the direction should be. It's clear what the strategy is. It's not so clear off the open because you don't have history. So it depends on what kind of trader, which trader you are, one or the other. That's something for all of you to decide. Now, check this out. So let's say, for instance, you get, boom. Let's do that red. So the market shows you power. Now it's unmistakable which side, green or red, has the power. Red has the power. Now, there's two things that can happen. Possible happen. Short on the color reversal here, or pause and crack. That's it. These are your two games. Once you get power, you got two games. Pause game, retracement game. Pause or retracement. Pause or retracement. You got this? So this becomes your formula. Do you understand this? Once I have power, I'm either going to get a retracement opportunity or I'm going to get a pause opportunity. Retracement or pause. If any one of them is too powerful, game off. If this move up is too powerful, game off. You understand? If this pause bar is too powerful, game off. That's the only caveat. All right? Or immediate follow through without pause. Yes, you can do that. If I would only do that if, guys, look, that's a great point, Wangari. I'm glad you asked that. I'm glad you're mentioning that. So let's say you get this boom and no pause. Boom, right? Is that an entry? Only if this is an igniting bar. So you're up here. So this is what I mean by igniting bar. It's the first bar that's starting the move down. You see? Then okay, I'm okay with that. But I'm not okay if you're down here going here with no pause. Like going under here with no pause is, I don't like that one. That I do not like. You're too far off the origin of the move for that. The pause is what produces the possibility of another leg down. No pause actually increases the odds of an upward snap if you're far below. You have to look at it like this. The pause shows you that the boxer is still knocked out. Without that sign, you don't have that yet. You don't have, when you're deep down, you don't have the indication that if the market tries to get up off the canvas, will it spring up? So what I mean by that is there's nothing to tell you that yet. So I'm down, right down here. So here. So I'm down here now. I have to see a sign now. I'm too far off the original entry. I have to see now. The boxer has to show me an attempt to get up. Okay, that wasn't very good. This guy is still knocked out. Boom. But if I don't see that and I'm so far off, I can't do it. I got to get that pause. The market's got to show me that an attempt to move back up was so weak that this thing still has more selling to go through. Does that make sense? Next question, does it have to be one pause? No, it can be 2 little bars. Yeah, it can be 2. Just a pause, like it doesn't have to be 1 here. You can have like this scenario here, right? So you can have something like this. See? And then boom. As long as this is little, I don't care how many of them are there, as long as it stays little. Got to stay at the bottom. Just think of a boxer trying to lift his head. He gets his head 1 inch off the canvas and just collapses again, like that. That's the picture I want you to have. Don't overcomplicate it. It just can't bounce. You can't get off the canvas. Short the low. Okay, here's the adult mind trying to make it harder than it is. All right, isn't time your enemy if it's more than 2 or 4 bars? No, I explained this. The deeper it is, the better the consistency. Guys, think about this from what's really going on. A drop like this, the people who are long, holding the stock, how do you think they feel? What are they experiencing right now if they're holding? Do you understand? What are they experiencing? Haven't they lost a big chunk of what they had? Yes? If there's more downward movement, more loss for them, what do you think that increases the odds that those who haven't sold already? What do you think that increases the odds of? That they join the sellers and create more pressure. So the deeper it is, the greater that pain of those who have held on, and the greater the number of people experiencing that pain just give in, throw in the towel. I'm not going to let it take my whole life away. I'm not going to let it erase all of my day's gains. I'm not going to let it destroy my week. The deeper you go, the more that is. So the key is you gotta see the stock try to reverse. That's the pause. You gotta, if you're deep down below, you gotta see that. Don't take it unless you see that. Now, if you're also, when you're playing low, guys, you can let your strategy take you out of the play. So let's say you're in here, right? So you're in here. Your stop's here. So you can just, if you're far down, right, you can just trail out. If you like, okay, out. right? You can do that. You can big bar out. So if you get another big bar, so let's say you get something like this. You get a big bar here. This should be that. Now you can drop that stop to the top of that big bar. You get another one here. You can add to that bad boy. Boom! Bring that stop down here now on the top of the green. And just repeat. You can do bar by bar or big bar, or you can just scout. 2-bar movement out, 2-bar movement out, 2-bar movement out. I'm okay with that. Enter this bar, out the next bar. Repeat. Enter this bar, out the next bar. That's the scout. I'm okay with that. Or I'm okay with the ride too. You can split it up. 2 lots. Boom. One, I'm getting out the next bar. The other, I'm gonna trail out. And you can do the combined approach. Got it? You got this, guys? You got this? Don't let your mind complicate this. Violence, little bar, go. Violence, little pause, go. Violence, little bar, go. Violence, little bar, go. Don't overcomplicate this. Stay like a 12-year-old in your mind. Don't let your mind start chattering with you. But what about this? If that, what if this, and all of a sudden the clarity of this is all gone. It's a freaking pretty simple thing. All right? Go to work, my traders. Go to work. Make this a permanent part of your trading arsenal. And go make money. I love you. Boom.